Alright, so this is going to be the Virgo singles. Virgo singles. Off gate to have the Lover's card reversed. Let's see. Okay, so the next relationship that's coming to you, Virgos, is saying that y'all are going to, it's going to be very crucial that you and this individual balance out, like, I guess the responsibilities of the relationship, or balance out what needs to be done. It's saying one of you shouldn't put in more than the other one. It's already saying that that's what's going to happen, and it's going to cause the relationship, something's going to cause the relationship to start off rocky. So something could happen at the beginning that y'all have to try to work past, and it could make it difficult for you and this person to actually build something, and it's pertaining to balance, like it's pertaining to one. And another thing I just realized, this could be the fact that one of you will put the other one on a pedestal for what is showing her having one height end and one below. I feel like one of you are going to put the other one on a pedestal, and it's going to go to that person's head, and maybe instead of them appreciating the fact that you're putting them on a pedestal, they're going to take advantage of it. Like, they're going to start treating you like you're less than because you keep putting them up on this pedestal. It's like you're going to elevate them to the point where they feel like they're above you. And it's going to cause issues in the relationship because they're not going to value you as much because you are putting them on this pedestal. They're going to feel like they have some sort of, not even control over you, but like they have more importance in the relationship than what you do. What they say has more importance, or it holds more weight than what you would say. Like, your opinion doesn't matter as much as their opinion matters. Because, and like I said before, it's because of how you're going to elevate this person at the beginning of the relationship. And it's saying it's not bad that you're trying to put this person on a pedestal, but it's saying you need to make sure they're doing that for you as well. Because if you continuously put somebody on a pedestal and they don't do that back in return, they're going to feel as if you owe them that to put them on the pedestal. Especially if they're not giving you this back in return. It's saying you don't deserve to deal with this. And it's saying because you have a good heart, you may end up dealing with this longer than you know you should. But listen. Okay, no, that's good. To receive the Wheel of Fortune reverse is saying that you're not going to deal with the cycle. So you're not going to deal with this for too long. Whether it's you doing it to this person and them not dealing with you doing this, them speaking up, or vice versa, them doing it to you and you speaking up. It's saying even though this is going to happen at the beginning of the relationship, maybe y'all are going to, y'all are going to put an end to this early. I see what it's saying now. It's saying y'all are going to come to some sort of understanding early on in the relationship. So when this happens, y'all probably are going to get into it about something, and then like I said, either you or that individual, one of you are going to realize what you're doing, and then I feel like it's going to stop. Because the Knight of Wands being upright is saying y'all are going to be able to move forward, get past that issue, get past whatever that was, that situation. So I do feel like y'all going to come to some understanding about how each other deserves to be treated. Like, if I'm putting you on a pedestal, you're supposed to put me on a pedestal as well. I feel like you're gonna nip this in the butt early if they're doing this to you, and vice versa. If you're doing this to them, they're gonna nip it in the butt early. So it's gonna give y'all a good foundation to start out, because y'all will have more respect for each other, knowing from the jump you didn't tolerate something, or that person didn't tolerate something. Because if you continue to allow this to happen, it's gonna get worse and worse, and then the issue's gonna get bigger. It's also said for some of you, the next relationship will be with someone that you've known for quite some time. This is somebody that you probably have known since y'all were children. Like, dealing with someone like a childhood friend. I feel like it's saying you're going to deal with someone that this is going to be somebody you've known for quite some time. So this is not a new person. It's a new person as in you pursuing something new, a new relationship with this person, but you already know who this individual is. It's saying y'all kind of grew up together. And I feel like that's kind of going to cause some of the issues that y'all do have, because y'all already know each other, so y'all already know how each other operates as far as being in a relationship, or operates in general. So it's like y'all are going to have to separate that friendship, like separate from when y'all were friends and the things that person did or the things you're doing were okay because y'all weren't dating, and now come to a different respect because y'all going to be in a relationship. It's like y'all going to have to take on different roles now that it's going to be something serious between you two and not just a friendship. And then saying y'all going to need to speak y'all mind, or it's going to keep This is going to cause the relationship to always be, y'all to be at each other's neck, like to be at odds, unless y'all speak up. So this is pertaining to you as well as to that person. It's saying make sure y'all are making how y'all feel known. It's saying don't feel like you have to conform to that situation. Don't feel like you have to be quiet about whatever it is that's bothering you, and vice versa with that person as well. Because if y'all don't speak your mind about these issues, it's saying it's going to keep the relationship stagnant, and it's going to keep y'all where y'all shouldn't be, like going through it or just being unhappy together. So it's saying anything that needs to be spoken on, they want y'all to do it early on. The death card being reversed is saying that y'all don't want to end this. So I feel like y'all genuinely do want to build something with each other. Like y'all genuinely do want to see where this connection could lead. But at the same time, you want to make sure you're happy. And then with the Nine of Cups being reversed, that's speaking on the fact that you will be unhappy. And it's not necessarily just saying you, it's pertaining to that person as well. The Death card being reversed is saying that y'all want to try to work through this. But with the Nine of Cups reversed is saying, but you don't know if you can put your happiness on the line. If you can jeopardize not being happy long-term wise just to be with this person. Like if this would be someone you would marry, even though you know that you're currently unhappy at this, like I said, not at this time because y'all haven't met each other yet, but when y'all get in a relationship and when y'all go through those things, it's like you're really going to have to weigh your pros and cons and figure out, is this something I can deal with long-term wise? Can we work through this? Will it get better in the future? Or is this something that I'm going to have to deal with now or just walk away from? The Judgment card being reversed, that's actually a good sign because it's saying you're not going to have to face hearing someone, I don't want to say speak on y'all relationship, but you won't have to deal with people constantly giving opinions about the relationship, constantly putting in their input about what y'all are doing. So I feel like they're going to allow y'all to, well, they can't really allow y'all to be in y'all relationship because it's only two of y'all, but they're going to fall back as far as not really speaking their mind about it. And this could be family, this could be friends. It's just saying y'all won't have to deal with like opposition. Y'all won't have to deal with people on the outside interfering in any type of way. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, like I was saying up here at the top about someone putting in more effort in, more work, more focus, as well as someone been put on the pedestal. The Eight of Pentacles been reversed. It's speaking of someone who's not putting in work. So it's saying one of you will be doing more than the other person. And I feel like that's going to cause a lot of the issues in a relationship because whether it's going to be you or whether it's going to be that individual, eventually one of you are going to feel taken advantage of. The World card being reversed is saying success won't come to y'all. What you want to happen in this relationship won't happen unless y'all can nip things in the bud early and it's saying fix whatever it is. Like fix whatever it is that's going to cause those issues between y'all. Virgos. Virgos. Okay, and another thing that's going to cause, now this is not for all of you Virgos, this will resonate for some. For some of your, like some of you, the situation at hand will be the fact that the person that you're with isn't done entertaining other individuals. So that's going to cause issues between y'all as well. You're going to be unhappy because you're going to either find out or you're going to know just off how this person is acting towards you or treating you that there's someone else involved. It sounds like this person kind of wants to play the field. They want to be with you, but at the same time they don't want to, saying they're not sure what they should do. They don't want to give up their options. It's like, especially with the King of Pentacles reversed, it's like they want to have their cake and eat it too. It's literally showing someone wanting to hold on to something, wanting to have it, but at the same time let it go. So I feel like Virgo, for some of you, y'all are going to have to be careful with this person because they want to have you around because you're a good individual and they know what type of individual they know what type of person you are, what type of value you would add to their life, but at the same time, it's like, I want you, but I don't want you right now. So it's like they want to save you in a way. They're not done playing the field, so they don't want to date you now and then run the risk of doing something, cheating on you or hurting you in some sort of way, and then you leave them for good. But at the same time, they don't want to settle down right now. So it's like they, like I said, they want their cake and eat it too. Like they want to hold on to you, but at the same time, they don't want the commitment. They don't want any type of titles right now with you. They just want to be how they want to be. Like, I just don't feel like they're going to make this, like this is not going to be anything serious anytime soon. Because it's saying they're trying to hold on to two different lives at this time. Like they're trying to remain single, but at the same time build a connection with you that could lead to a relationship. Yeah, it's really speaking on, let's see. Yeah, they want to wait. They want to be with you, but they want to be with you when they're ready. And they don't want this to stress you out. Like they don't want to run a risk, like I said before, of cheating on you and pushing you away and causing you to leave them and not want to deal with them at all. So it's like they're wanting to see how they could fix the situation, or play the situation really. They want to see not how long they could get away with this, but they want to see if it would be possible for you to still remain in their life, but not on a romantic type of level, maybe just as a friendship. And then when they're ready to try to build it into a relationship, but at that point you may be with someone already. So that's why they're really weighing their pros and cons and trying to figure out, should I go ahead and date this person and be faithful? Should I settle down, or should I go ahead and date this person and see if I can be faithful until I can't anymore, and then run the risk of pushing this person away and losing this person altogether? So I feel like they do want you in their life as far as long-term wise, like some sort of connection, but they don't know how yet. They don't know how they want you. And that's what's causing some of the issues. Like I said, they don't want to separate from you, but they also know it's going to make them unhappy personally to be with you, and they know they don't want to. They know that's not what they want right now. Like, to be in a relationship. It's not that they don't want to be with you per se. It's just they don't want to settle down right now. And so they really are trying to weigh their pros and cons. Like, what should I do? So this person, like I said, this person's not a bad individual. I just feel like they're indecisive right now about what they want. And if they don't know what they won't be able to give you what it is that you need, I feel like, in y'all relationship. So it's saying if this person exhibits any of these, like, if they do any of these things that I'm speaking on, you could communicate with them and ask them. You can bring this up, or you can just do what's best for you and you make a decision. Because if you make a decision, if you see that this is what they're doing and you don't want to deal with that at all, if you remove yourself, then you gave them that option, you gave them that choice. But it's saying you don't have to knowingly walk into this without this person explaining to you what they're doing. So it's good that you check this spread. Yeah, it's good that you check this spread before you move forward, so that you're not setting yourself up for a heartbreak, expecting something more to come from this connection than what actually will.